I am Kenji of the Serpent Clan, and my ancestor broke the world. The Horde was destroying everything in its path, so he gathered the clan and fled south, saving what little he could. He didn't know that the Horde would be only the first of many enemies to plague the Serpent Clan. He couldn't know that without the orb's power to guide them, his descendants would be weak and wicked. Did he ever truly have a choice?
Run! Shinja's men are coming!
You're no villager. Kill your share of peasants and I'll find you a place in Shinja's band. Yeah!
Once more, we join Kenji at a crossroads in his life. I hadn't yet decided what I would do once I had returned, but circumstances had conspired to force a choice upon me. Should I protect these helpless villagers by attacking the bandits, or should I help the bandits keep these peasants in their place? No doubt my actions here will dictate the future of the land. We are going to put some peasants in their place.
After I am selected, right-click on the ground and I will move. Alternatively, right-click on an enemy and I will attack. Left-click something else if you want to deselect me.
Thanks, tutorial. Burning buildings really, game doesn't like them.
Yes. Charge!
Look at this overwhelming number of serpent. Peasants don't stand a chance. Whoa, did I just go straight for that radar? Kenji.
Face your master! Charge! Attack! Blood and honor! Charge!
Nope, try to protect the radar. Gosh, I was just thinking about how completely unfair this is. These peasants need to learn their place and serve as an example to others that might rebel. If I kill them and survive, if I kill them all and survive the encounter, the Serpent Clan will live on. Kenji, you could not lose to this number of peasants.
Forward! Over there. Face your master! Forward! Blood and honor! Forward!
Oh yeah, this town got wrecked. So, today we are the Serpent Clan. And we'll be doing some Serpent Clan things. Now, the Serpent Clan isn't the bad guys.
You're Kenji, the Serpent's son.
Look! It's Kenji!
The serpent is dead.
And you are his heir. If you say the word, we're yours. Shinja is no leader. He squanders my men against Otomo's peasant rebels.
Shinja and Otomo fight each other? Why do my father's lapdogs tear at the scraps of his empire?
The clan has fallen far since the Serpent's time. They need a firm hand to guide them. Please, Lord, let me show you how easy it would be to take it back. Shinja has ruled these 3 provinces since your father's death. With his army of horsemen, he controls Hilltop Village. Otomo and his band of hired archers have set up camp here. He cowers deep in the forest, afraid to attack. Strike now and let the people know the serpent has returned.
So when I played the dragon, I took the hilltop path for the hilltop castle first, just to demonstrate how it's a better map choice. But this time we're going to go over here and fight Atomo instead. And we'll see what changes with the hilltop battle. It's a bit rough, but we'll give it a go. Poor Otomo, fighting his never-ending battle for what is right. Well, that ends today. If we defeat all his hired mercenaries and confront him, surely he'll join me and help rebuild the Serpent Empire. Slaughtering these weaklings should be amusing, but I mustn't get carried away and lose my life. Too right, Kenji. As you can see, the first big difference when you start on this side of the map, you start down the bottom. And give you a nice bandit to help you out. Because yeah, if you take this map second, you start off the top in this much more cramped space. I guess you're a little further away from the water.
Moving, master.
Keep working on that one. Just queuing up my peasant hut production. This one's here so I can get the water, get the rice. If you did not watch my first set of streams on this, then that's okay.
Yes, sir.
It was pretty amazing though. No, I did pretty good in the final mission of the Dragon campaign.
Moving, master.
The mission before it, not so much.
Great haste. Serpent. Yes, my lord.
Still a lot of fun.
Moving, master.
There's not a lot to talk about at this stage in the game. I guess I can talk about the differences between the Serpent and the Dragon Clan. Serpent Clan gets swordsmen instead of spearmen. And the swordsmen, they also get crossbowmen instead of bowmen, archers. And they get musketmen, or musketeers, instead of
Moving, master.
chemists. And those muskets are one of the most dangerous units in the game.
Yes, sir.
Oh goodness, they are so dangerous.
Serpent.
But as basic units go, swordsmen are actually very
Yes,
capable
my lord.
in this game. Surprisingly. I mean, I guess not too surprisingly, but yeah, they end up being almost one of the best basic units. I'm sure someone with more expertise and know-how in the game would probably refute that. They're like, no, swordsmen aren't the best, but I've always found swordsmen to be one of the most reliable
Moving, master.
basic units.
Yes, sir. Yes, my lord.
So why I'm building so many peasant huts, in case you don't know it, I believe 6 is the current cap for how many you need for maximum peasant production. And every single one you build gives you another 50 food reserves. You can store up to 50 more of that
Moving,
resource.
master. Yes, sir.
The serpent commands.
Yes, my lord.
Problem is, early in the game, there's not a lot to do. And this is the first real mission. So, all I'm really doing is
Moving, master.
getting my resources,
Yes, my lord.
getting my swordsmen up into a decent number, and then running over to the other side of the map and
Yes.
beating the heck out of Atomo.
Moving, master. Yes, my lord.
I did rotate this building around to point towards the
Moving,
tavern,
master.
so that it will have the peasants immediately facing it, so they'll exit out, they'll go straight there, see? Straight out to the building. So I want you guys to water the garden.
Yes, my lord.
Got a couple of techniques in here we can learn. Swordsman doing more damage, that would be the priority. Mostly because it's only 1 yin. And swordsmen and bandits and raiders have more health. Raiders are kind of terrible. I'll talk more about raiders when we get to them. I guess the main difference between the serpent and dragon is that they're sort of parallels and equals in certain ways. The serpent come across more as mercenaries, hired hands. You get swordsmen from a tavern. You don't get them from a well-trained dojo, as you get spearmen. The archery range versus the sharpshooters. still, you know, gives that same vibe. They both have a alchemist hut, which is fairly equal. But the difference between a gun and a experimental rocket stands out, you know?
Of course, sir.
And then that shows as you get bandits at the next level instead of dragon warriors. You get hand cannoneers instead of powder kegs, who the powder kegs resemble sumo wrestlers and they can throw down salt to boost your warriors. And then kabuki warriors are... I don't think I actually used kabuki warriors basically ever, which is a shame. They're okay. I don't know. I think you have to have the right enemy to use kabuki warriors, or really be after using their war gear. But again, that contrasts to the raiders that you get from the Serpent Clan. I think this is a very good number. We'll go across. Oh, that's not even the right place to cross. Where do you cross here? Down there.
Yes.
Hurry up, everyone. So hopefully we'll get pretty quickly 1 yin, which we can... Yep. Bam. These are the crossbowmen I was talking about. And there's my 1 yin. So we're immediately going to put that into swordsman do more damage. Since we have so many of these boys, we're going to want them to do a lot of damage. As you can see, the map just in general favors the other start. It's a straight shot through the trees to Shinja's base, or Otomo's base in this case. Whereas this one, you have to go around these mountains, these enemies, you know. It's a whole chore. Fighting wolves, for goodness sake, instead of fighting the real enemy.
As you say.
So now they've got archers and swordsmen. That's cheating.
Cut them down.
Although I admit, archers kind of fell out of favor with me as I was playing the Dragon Clan. Bam.
Alright.
Oh yeah, but bandits can do this. There's a sneaky little look around, and then just, hey, yoink. Steals a little bit of resources for you.
I seek the enemy.
It's silly, and it gets extra funny when you have like 10 of them,
Yes.
and they all do it at the same time. Stand still, guys. This guy needs to heal up. Yeah, you guys can run over here. Join the rest of the pack. Set everyone to group 1. But none of this about the Dragon Clan, Serpent Clan, says that they're evil. It's more that they are pragmatic. It's hard to even say that they're amoral. They're more willing to succeed and win by whatever means they need to, rather than following an honorable path. And that's important because it comes up a couple of times in the Dragon campaign as well. You know, do we do the right thing versus doing the thing that will win for us sooner? And Kenji does, in both campaigns, waver between the two sides, showing that he is probably a balance between yin and yang. And I think that was all intentional. Here are those Kabuki warriors. Unfortunately not too much of a threat. You chill there, buddy. Kabuki warrior in the trees. The peasants aren't even building. See in the trees. You all know what I meant. Kabuki warrior in the tower. I'm surprised he hasn't used the stun effect in the tower yet. Tower goes down. Kenji, get over here and bop him. And now we have our third yin. We will get the fortified ale next.
Take them out.
Priority, guys. Destroy the building. I'd be interested to know if units' health updates in real time, or if it just raises the maximum cap.
Crush them. Yes. For the serpent.
For the serpent.
Alright, so the other reason we prefer to do this mission second is because you only have to kill the hero, usually. At least with Shinja. With the Tomo, I think you might always have to hunt him down. Which means this next part is a chore.
All right.
Because now we have to walk through the
Yes.
forest looking for a Tomo.
All right.
Or at least his men. A Tomo.
On my way.
So yeah, all
Yes.
you guys come this way. Yeah, take those guys with you.
Yes.
Go down there. Kenji and your little bandit squad. These wolves are respawning, that's very annoying. Okay, at this point I think it's pretty safe to assume that Otomo is going to be up or the last of the enemy forces will be up this way. There we go, guys. Get him. Oh, that was it.
Kenji, is that you?
It's been a long time, Otomo.
You've grown up.
Why are you attacking Shinja's men?
He abuses your father's people. His tax collectors take everything that's not nailed down.
The peasants of the southern
and
provinces should obey him. He is captain of the Serpent Guard.
Since your father's death, the clan has fallen apart.
So you rebelled.
Only to save the
Your
peasants from...
whimpering sickens me. Lead me to Shinja, and I will try to forget this nauseating conversation.
As you command.
A good general always has an escape route ready, and Shinja is certainly a good general. Fortunately, we've cornered him here. If we tear down his keep, defeat him in combat, and I'm alive after it all, he'll have no choice but to join me or die. So this is a very interesting start point, because the enemy is literally just there. I'm pretty sure.
Let's have some fun. Let's go.
Oh no, wait, he starts up the top, doesn't he?
Yes. All right.
Yeah, so I should be safe to run down here and start building.
Of course, sir.
Again, this is just the suboptimal start. Like, Shinja is right there. He's right there. It's like a stone's throw away. But then again, I guess if you're going for speedrunning,
On my way.
this is the optimal spot. I mean, really, in the previous level, you could probably clear it with just Kenji. Might be a little risky, but you could do most of the work with just Kenji.
Yes, my lord.
You
Great
hear that,
haste.
Battle Realm speedrunners? I know it's a huge community out there. I actually have never looked to see if there's a Battle Realm speedrun. I'm kind of curious now.
Of course, sir. Moving, master.
Get my peasant production up. This one. It's gonna be my main building. Because I'm gonna build my 2 production buildings over there.
Yes, my lord. Yes, sir.
But I will need to get 1 guy on water. Get my tavern and sharpshooters up. I could build more over there, but I'm not confident that that's a long-term survivable strategy. Again, I'm pretty sure Shinja is just there. It would have been equally viable to run down here, but it doesn't end up mattering too much. It's one of those it'll be fine situations, you know, where I'm semi-confident in my ability to survive all of this.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, this terrain is pretty awful though.
With great haste.
Is it flatter over here? Kinda.
Of course, sir.
Oh, I just want you to lay the foundation. Yeah, that's it.
Serpent. Yes, my lord. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. With great
Yeah, I
haste.
just want to see how much room I've got to put a sharpshooters down, and then 1 more peasant hut. I mean, they're roughly equivalent in size.
Serpent. Moving, master.
It'll be interesting playing the Serpent. I'm expecting to see some transformation in my strategy as I play, as I did with the Dragon Clan, where I start off like, oh, this is how the optimal way to play is build
Let's crack those
samurai
skulls.
and
Yes, sir.
samurai and archers exclusively, and then as you go, you're like, maybe maybe powder kegs are better, maybe try chemists, maybe fire arrows on the archers.
With great haste.
It's a learning process.
Yes, sir.
So I think the plan is just to, yeah, you just have to rush up there. You can go around the left side and
Serpent.
attack
Great
Shinja through
haste.
there, but it won't
Yes, my
mean
lord.
much to him. We do at least get poisoned weapons now, which doesn't do a lot. But I want a couple of crossbows because having all melee units is redundant. You saw in the previous mission, only so many enemies could attack a single target. There we go. Swap that to
Moving,
there.
master.
So yeah, it becomes redundant to have too many melee units.
Of course.
You do need some range on top of that.
Armed and ready.
I think one of the big issues is there's not a lot to say about
Moving, master.
the early game in general.
Let's have some fun.
There's not a lot of story at the time. Kenji was a real jerk. Serpent Kenji is just a jerk.
Yes, sir.
Like, man,
Moving, master.
harsh Kenji. He's just trying to do the right thing for the people, and you're like, hey, I don't want to hear about you whining.
Let's wreak some havoc.
Sets up a bad,
On
you
my
know.
way.
Maybe I'll keep a
Yes,
couple of
on my
swordsmen.
way.
Serpent.
Sets up the bad mood as a leader when you're going
Great
off like
haste.
that.
My venom awaits.
I was considering building another sharpshooters so I could train bandits at the same time, but it's fine. I'll just go swordsmen and sharpshooters. I got a few bandits in there. There's new rice.
Of course, sir.
Armed and ready.
That's fine.
As
Come
you
over
say.
here.
Yes, sir.
On my toes.
Alright, that was good.
For the serpent.
So let's move out.
Like a viper, my venom awaits.
The one good thing about crossbows is how fast they are.
Yes. Armed and ready.
But really, they're not a very
On
good
my
unit. If you have the choice between crossbows and muskets, muskets are much, much better.
With great haste.
All right. For the
At least they were very unique in that they're a piercing
Yes.
unit in melee range.
For the serpent.
Alright, ready to see us get absolutely slaughtered.
Yes.
Oh god, we're getting attacked from both sides. Oh, look at those health bars drop. The horsemen are so brutal. Fortunately, we've taken them off their horses. All we did was lose 3. Oh, no, 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 no.
Yes, my lord.
Needing some reinforcements. Kenji, you need to be carrying this fight.
Die.
Tomo, we need another damage buff. If you may. Chill a minute.
Yes, sir.
For the serpent.
Alright team, ignore the buildings. We've defeated the army, that's what matters.
Charge.
Take down the keep. So yeah, those horsemen are devastating, and you face 3 of them, and if you only build melee units, if you're like, man, I just want to build an army of swordsmen or bandits because they're the best unit I have available to me right now, and then you run in and then the horses just rear up and destroy everything. You gotta watch out for that. It's a mistake we all made. Bomb. Bomb. Kenji dropping his debuff, but it won't matter. Easy pickings. Bomb. There we go.
Submit, or I'll take your head.
As you wish.
You know who I am. Why did you keep fighting?
You take weaklings under your wing.
Show respect.
To you? Never!
You were both Serpent Men. Now you're both mine. Or you're both dead.
As I serve the Father, so shall I serve the Son.
You were charged with protecting Terran's orb. Where is it?
At the Swan's Pool.
You gave the sacred orb to the geisha?
Not me, the Serpent.
Curse that wretched old man!
Even after your father's death, the geisha were thought untouchable. The orb may still be safe.
The Serpent was a fool. The Lotus were always jealous of the orb's power. The old taboos won't last much longer. We must move quickly. The Swan's Pool is here, to the north. The most direct route is straight through Riverside.
You can't trust the townsfolk. They're mercenary scum who serve the highest bidder. We'd be better off going west, crossing the river here. There's a Wolf Clan shanty town on the other side. But a few well-trained soldiers could easily clear away that rabble.
Don't listen to him, Lord. This way is the safest.
The Lotus Clan's lands are far to the east, but they have built an outpost here. One of their vile wizards has enslaved the local peasants with his dark magics. The villagers know the land well, and would be valuable allies.
You know, we did this last time, but we're gonna do it again. Sorry to anyone who wants to see Riverside, but I have a reason for choosing this side.
If we hurry, we might take them unprepared.
I'm not sure why Father trusted the Lotus, but we're all paying for it now. If we can kill them and crush all of their buildings, we can move on. The geisha won't trust Shinja or Otomo, so I'll have to survive this encounter if we're to gain their support.
Yes.
And as with the previous time we played this mission, we're going to abandon this starting spot and run to the other side of the map.
Yes, my lord.
Mm-hmm. I hunt.
Attack!
As you can see, the map has already changed a little bit.
Of course, sir. Yes, sir.
For a start, there's a lot more Lotus nearby. Alright, turn this peasant hut production off. Oh, I can't. Turn this one on first. Turn this one off, so my peasants will be in the right place where they need to be. And let's chuck one peasant hut over here if we can.
Serpent.
Is there a peasant hut there? There's nothing there. Oh god!
Yes.
Enemy! Where are my heroes? Shinjo, you good? Anyway, we're gonna start collecting resources because I'm not too worried about this.
Moving, master.
It's like, yeah, my peasants might die, but we're the Serpent Clan now. Guys, get in there. Shinjo, where'd you go? You're meant to be running over here to help. Your horse is on. Oh, your horse is wounded. Okay, never mind. Stand still.
Moving, master. Yes, sir.
Gotta be mindful of your horses. You can't just let them die. Peasants get horses more quickly. Horses can train. Horses stamp. There. Yeah, no, those are all good.
Serpent. With great haste.
Alright, get me some
Yes,
resources,
my
everyone. You guys almost destroyed that yet? Ages away. Shinja, they need your assistance. Get down here.
Victory!
Moving, master.
Meantime, would you mind
Great
running up
haste.
there? No real reason.
Of course, sir.
Interesting.
Moving, master. Yes, sir.
So the peasant huts that are normally there
Yes,
when you
my
play as the dragon aren't there right now. Very interesting.
Serpent.
I love the little changes. I'm pretty sure I've chosen the correct map for what I'm trying to do. But you can never
Great
know.
haste. Of course, sir.
Guys, it's one peasant hut. How is this taking you so long? To the point that Tomo has nearly died. Just take down the peasant hut. Okay, now kill the peasant. Oh,
Serpent. With great haste.
get me some swordsmen.
As you command.
Get off our land. Moving, master. Serpent. Yes, sir. Reclaim our lands.
Well, that was some unforeseen consequences. Ah, it's okay. Keep destroying that.
Immediately. All right.
For the serpent.
Happy camp, guys.
Serpent. Yes, my lord. My family.
Alright, that should deal with them.
Moving, master. With great haste. Get off our land.
Oh no, don't pick a fight with your fellow peasant. Chill for a little bit, swordsman. You need to heal up. Alright, back into it.
Yes, sir. Moving, master.
You don't mind building me a stables? I guess it's kind of far away, but it's fine. Do they have a hut here? They do. No?
Of course, sir. Yes, my lord.
See if they have a hut here.
Master. Great haste. Of course, sir.
Okay, good, 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 good.
Yes, sir.
So the game won't end until I clear that out. So I'm free to explore the map. That's the main thing.
Great haste.
How am I doing for peasant hut count? Need more.
Yes, sir.
At least this is a very exciting fighting map.
Great haste. Yes, my lord. Serpent.
Yeah, let's get more health for our swordsmen and bandits. We will intentionally get some of them eventually.
Moving, master.
And that'll be 6. Ah, Shinja lost his horse. Shinja.
Serpent.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Now, unless I've made a terrible mistake. I don't know. I thought you got someone on this map that isn't here. Go fetch me some horses.
Of course, sir.
For the serpent.
Let's crack some skulls.
Yes, sir.
Alright, looks like we're good.
Viper.
Serpent.
Everything has been dealt with.
As you say. Yes. On my way.
All
which
right.
case it's time to start moving on. Let's go have a wander around, see what we can find, see what we can kill.
I seek the enemy.
Until we get Geisha, I'm still keeping to the standard 1-2 hotkeys for melee and range.
Great haste.
You know, as much as I talk about how terrible raiders are all the time, I really wish I had some right now. In we go, boys. Fight time. Kenji, please. He crit the peasant and then laughed.
Yes, my lord.
Absolutely brutal.
Let's go.
I seek the enemy.
I think I want another sharpshooter after
Yes,
this. Just get that number to a nice even 5. Step out for a sec. Come save the crossbows from dying, please. Alright, everyone chill for a minute. Heal up.
Like a viper, my venom awaits.
Gotta get the poisoned weapons
Serpent.
just to demonstrate what they do.
Armed and ready.
You're
Let's
in good
cause
shape.
some trouble.
Come up here. See if there's
Let's
anything
go.
up this way.
Let's have some fun. Let's break some heads. Let's crack some skulls.
All right.
Alright, they've healed enough. Come on.
On my toes.
Yeah, Kenji critting that peasant and laughing, that was brutal.
All right.
Like,
Coiled
buddy,
and waiting.
what the hell?
For the serpent.
Buffs and debuffs. Again, Natomo and Shinja are a yin and yang, where one buffs, one debuffs. That's fine, we'll live with that.
Let's crack some skulls.
You just chill over here for a bit, buddy.
Yes, my lord.
The Serpent Clan.
Fill them with holes.
When something like this happens, it's important not to panic. I know it looks scary because I'm losing a bunch, but
Let's
it's
cause
not that bad.
Armed and ready.
Yes, sir.
Let's have some fun. Teach 'em a
Watch the power of horses. Yeah, the horses really made that a much more even fight. And dealt with. Alright, building my Pesnots again.
Moving haste.
Cut them down.
Easy.
break some heads.
For
For the serpent.
Oh my goodness. A really hard time clicking enemies there.
Like a viper.
Attack!
Stalk them like prey.
Die!
I seek the enemy.
Ah, it's fine, guys. Let him go. See, my peasant production is really just tanked because of that. Build that watchtower somewhat better in the future. I only have 4 crossbows, guess one of them died. But they're doing their job. Their job is to kill the peasants while the melee guys take out the buildings.
Yes.
Of course.
Back to work, peasants. And my peasant rate is back up to normal.
I hunt.
Die!
Armed and ready. My venom awaits. Armed and ready.
All right. Yes.
You see that little orange flicker in the health bars? That's the poison effect. So I need 5 crossbows just to guarantee that these peasants aren't getting away. Plunk, plunk, plunk. There we go. Dealt with. Less stamina on trample. That's what I like to see.
Yes.
Alright.
Charge!
Yeah, it's just a matter of clearing absolutely everything out. As is the way with these early missions. I might cut crop break time after this one real quick. Make that the nice part 1. Oh no, we'll go straight on to the geisha level. We'll cut crop there.
Moving, master.
Again, I do this live every Thursday plus 2300 GMT. I don't know what that is, local time. I'm in Australia, so for me it's 9 AM. I run for about 4 or 5 hours on plus 10 EST. So yeah,
Yes.
9 AM plus 10 EST.
All right.
Don't know what that translates to again in
All right.
times around the world. It's very hard coordinating such things. Definitely been
Yes.
an experience in the past doing that with people.
Silent.
It's gotten to the point these days where I now just tell people like, oh, I'll be around in this
Like
many
a
hours,
viper. Rapid
because
fire.
it's faster than trying to explain to someone, you know. It's faster than trying to coordinate times.
I seek.
I'm sure there's actually, I'd like to check that there's a website out there. No horses? There are horses down there. Again, look at this. The crossbowmen are just dealing with it.
All right.
Nope, a little more.
Armed and ready.
So I left that peasant hut open because I expected to see something, but I haven't seen it.
Let's cause some trouble.
Let's just go exploring the woods a little bit. Just on the off chance that there's like a flag I'm meant to trigger.
On my toes.
For the serpent.
I hunt.
Let's just make sure they don't have a peasant hut up there.
Armed and ready.
Okay, looks like nothing. Let's go fight this.
Heads.
For the serpent.
Yes, my lord.
All right.
On my toes.
So this point, it's just cleanup time. I think this is the last building.
Great haste.
But I do have to keep a careful eye out for our enemies. Don't want them sneaking by. But it doesn't look like there's anywhere they could go.
I seek the enemy.
Let's go. It's funny how the terrain is shaped like this here. I've never really... You don't stop and look at certain terrain, you know? Come on guys, get over here. The final technique. And there we go. Okay. Well, now we're up to this part of the level.
Armed.
Oh, there we go.
The Swan's Pool is here, to the north.
Lead on then.
The Swan's Pool Geisha need protection yet again. If we're to get the orb from them, we'll need to protect them from the Lotus Onslaught and earn their trust. What can I get from a Thieves Guild? Weakness bolts. Stealth. Weakness bolts, go.
And waiting.
Hey, H-Tyler. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool that people still play it. There's actually a kind of semi-active community on Discord. If you check out the Steam Edition Discord page, you can find a few people still interested in the game.
For the serpent.
Need Kenji to be doing a lot of work here. The less damage the Geisha the Swan's Pool takes, the better. But that enemy does not care and is just targeting it. Alright guys, switch to weakness bolts. Guys, come on.
Certainly.
So we're gonna want Kenji to one side with an archer,
And waiting.
archer with Shinja.
Ready. Immediately. Done.
Need to be more north side. Oh, this map gives me stresses.
All right. On my way.
Did I miss? Okay, they're coming. Alright guys, pull down here. So Team 2, Team 1, and Team 3.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, this map always is stress. Because enemies will just gun for the Swan Pool and that's it. If they go for it and you're not ready to deal with it.
Attack! Oh, did that hurt? Serpent.
Kenji's taunts as the Serpent are just great. Oh, did that hurt?
Like a
It helps that he's an American voice actor.
Kenji? We thought you were dead. More are coming. Look there.
Another one Geisha? Come on.
for the serpent.
Away from that Kenji. Alright, over this way guys. Everyone focus. Response on guys. Get up here. Geisha, please. Heal Kenji. Alright. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3.
Of course.
Lead the way.
Armed.
You can tell when a map is serious because I've started playing a little bit better and using hotkeys more.
Deadly.
And focusing things a bit better. Game's available on Steam with Zen Edition nowadays, which is the latest version. Or on GOG, but I don't believe it's Zen Edition on GOG. It's totally worth getting. I mean, you know, if you don't have a copy. I still have my original CD kicking around somewhere from 2001, 2002 sometime I got it. So, I can always put in the original version, which is why if you go back on old videos on my channel,
I am the dark.
Some old videos on my channel don't even have Winter of the Wolf expansion.
Sweep this rabble aside and find the orb.
Oh, Coral.
Armed and ready.
Certainly.
Coming from that side? Alright, let's rotate around this way. This feels like the big attack coming in.
Of course. For the clan!
But Zen edition of Battle Realms has had a few changes. Okay, we're gonna need everyone over there. That's a lot. Actually, Kenji's coming. It's okay. Stress less. Geisha's there as well.
All right.
They've been improving things, fixing bugs, and I'm sure they're focusing on more stuff in the future. So, drop some weakness builds. Okay, now everyone get over there.
Fill 'em with
I'm just gonna keep dropping buffs even if I don't need to. This is going way better than when I fought the wolf, but I guess the big difference when you fight the wolf is they're very melee oriented. They will just go in and overwhelm you, whereas Lotus has a lot more range units. That sucks, man. I've been surprised how many computers I've had that can run Battle Realms over the years.
Moving.
It's somehow been a mainstay for me forever.
Yes,
Make sure everyone's topped up in case there's any more fighting.
I follow.
Can you even send a geisha into the Thieves Guild? No. I have to wait for my fan geisha. And now we'll take out Coral. Hey, big question. What's your favorite clan?
for the serpent.
Give me Terrence Orb.
It's safe where it is.
It will be safer in my hands.
It's at Serpent Home.
Serpent Home is a ruin. The Lotus Wizards tore it down when the serpent died.
And after they'd finished their filthy business, I hid the orb in the courtyard pool.
Are you mad?
Only the wisest turn over the same stone twice.
Kenji, it doesn't matter. Our enemies thought it was here.
So you saw him too?
Kenji, a message from Riverside. The Wolf Clan is preparing to counterattack. We must head them off, or they'll sweep through the lowlands.
Don't they understand who I am?
We could push on to Serpent Home.
No. We hit them, hard and fast.
And the geisha?
Execute the loudmouth one, and bring the rest.
What? We
I'll
can't.
do it.
Quickly.
These flea-bitten miners make such terrible use of their freedom. If we destroy their towns and kill the rabble, surely they'll take note of the serpent's power. God, I love how much of Kenji is a jerk in this one. Come on,
As you
Atomo.
command.
Geisha number 2, peasant number 3. We're going to do what I did when I did the dragon campaign and run across the map and set up here. It's not even a very good starting spot, but I just prefer it to here. This map in general is a terrible map for being anywhere.
Yes.
Chill here, Geisha. Just in case we need you.
I serve, Master.
God, Wolf Towers is such a chore to fight. She should have enough stamina before he dies. Yeah, you can see. This swordsman getting hit by the trail of fire as it falls. I'm a big fan of basically every clan, but Wolf Clan is my clan. Kenji, come on. You seriously can't get in there? Yeah, Wolf Clan's my that's my clan, man.
All right, for the serpent.
I don't even think they're very good, but I love them. It's funny because I didn't even understand like the differences going on with the clans. I didn't understand that the Wolf Clan were meant to be like kind of Celtic or Scottish, you know,
Yes.
vaguely in theme. Gaelic, whatever you want to say, because they've all got red hair. They're a bunch of warriors, you know.
Yes, sir.
This is actually a very scary fight, so I need to be a little bit more attentive. Keisha, please get over here. You have no stamina. You're not getting much help, are you? This might have been a mistake. Wouldn't be the first time we forced to restart a map. Oops. It's fine. We can take this. You walk away, Domo. Keisha, go stand under that tower. And Archer, do the same. Okay, yeah, this is bad. When I did this as Dragon, they only had one tower with people in it. Oh, move away, Tomo. Don't die to fire of all things. It's fine. Everything's going fine. Protect Kenji. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be a whiff here.
Serpent. Yes, my lord. For the serpent.
Oh man, the towers even have their power back? Yeah, okay. Whiff. Rip. Alright, attempt 2. Actually.